Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2020. And as you can see in the vehicle performance comparison chart, we are sort of just below the middle, just below Renault, as you can see. But the Hookster never takes a summer break. No, the Hookster is forever. It's time to put some more parts onto the car. In fact, we've had a part that's failed. MG UK durability. Thank you, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed. So let's move on now to the USA.
Right,
USA.
They've announced that the technical regulations are changing for next season. Now, there's a risk a lot of our hard work could be undone if we're not careful. So let's figure out how to mitigate this. Drivers, take a look at the developments we have and let us know what you want to invest in protecting. All right, everyone, let's get on top of this.
Oh God, not this again. How many games have we had that in now? How many games, Codemasters? Cock's sake. So there you can see that our departments affected are the powertrain department and the durability department. And we've got 50 days to sort that out. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Lots and lots of yawns now for Hookster. And we know it's just a blatant attempt to slow down your development because you're actually doing it too fast like we always do every single game. But that's not our fault, is it? No, it's code, but anyway, let's just continue now. Practice has been completed. We got some more beautiful resource points to add on. 1,036. Well done to me and Lando. Well done indeed. So here we are in the USA, yes, they've got a president who's a senile old bastard, don't you know? Anyway, let's have a look and see what our qualifying time is going to be for the first run, and it's third place at the moment, 1.1 seconds behind the leader, which is currently Daniel Ricciardo. Anyway, a little bit later qualifying, you can see we've actually dropped down a 14th position at the moment, but we are up on our delta time, in fact almost just shy of 3/4 of a second here as we're about to come round the final corner and complete the lap. Oh no, we've gone horribly wide there, we've lost a huge amount of time, but we're going to cross the line and it hasn't improved at all. Anyway, we move on now. Still later into qualifying, you can see 13th position at the moment now, 13th place. This time we are slightly up on the deltas. We're about to cross the line and it's... Oh, bloody hell, that was better. 9th position, Lando Norris in 11th place. So that's it then. That's the end of qualifying, and we actually ended up... Where are we going to end up? Well, we're in 8th at the moment, but we're not going to improve on this. Or are we going to stay in 8th, or are we going to drop down? Let's have a look and see... Come on, be 8th, be 8th, be 8th. Oh, cock's sake. Every single bloody time. 11th position for the race. So there you go then. Alexander Albon got pole. Lulu in second. Sebastian in third. We're in 11th. Lando's in 13th place. Wowzers. Me trousers.
Here we are then in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, the fabulous Austin, in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself 14 miles southeast of the city centre and home to the US Grand Prix since 2012. The latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. It's the Circuit of the Americas then, situated 14 miles outside the great city of Austin. This is the 3.6 mile lap with 20 corners, 10 each to the left and to the right, and top speeds of around 200 miles per hour. Overtaking opportunities are available into turns 1 and 12, especially with that rear wing DRS wide open. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Alexander Albon put in a great lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo, Perez, Bottas, the captain and Lance Stroll, Norris, Ocon, George Russell and Sainz, Raikkonen, De Vries, Daniel Kvyat and Pierre Gasly. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Giovinazzi and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the season's clear mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away we go. From 9th place we got Bottas in the AlphaTauri off to the left hand side of us now. What is Dux going to do as he climbs up the hill? Is he going to go for a dive down the inside? We just know he's going to. As Dux, oh, look at the AlphaTauri though. Oh, he crosses over the circuit and oh, bang, straight into Sebastian Vettel. Vettel's out, look at that, Vettel is out and we can't get past him. We're stuck behind Sebastian Vettel, but now it's a total carnage behind, and the safety car has been deployed. The safety car has been deployed. We're still in 5th position. In fact, we got through some of that carnage, but unfortunately we got stuck behind Vettel and we couldn't get past him. Well, we'll see what happens at the end of the race in the replays, what actually happened there, but wowzers, as we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 1. So we are going to come in for a sneaky strategy once again, and look at this. Other cars have thought of this idea as well. They're stealing it now from the Hookster, but yes, we come in, which you can only do really on a 25% race, onto the harder tyre, which will take us to the end of the race. Just about. They'll be slightly worn, but they will be okay. As we're about to rejoin the field now, we're in 17th place, but don't forget, every single car in front has got to come in for a pit stop, apart from the ones that are behind us, and that is Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. And Giovinazzi's got a 5-second penalty for some unknown reason. Anyway, we accelerate forward out of lap 3, and the safety car is now going to be coming in, so this is going to get really exciting for the restart. We're behind Carlos Sainz, who's in 16th position. We're in 17th, and we got Bottas and Hamilton, both who pitted, of course, the same time we did, both behind us. Let's have a look then. Let's have a look as we're about to restart this Grand Prix. Of course, no overtaking under the safety cars. We're about to come round these final corners. Unfortunately, there's not going to be much opportunity for us to get our boot down until we get around the corner. So we've really got to just hold station here and hope that it's gone green already. Come on, Hookster, come on, boot it. He has booted it, but he's lost out a little bit of ground here over Carlos Sainz as he now climbs up the hill. Now what's he going to do? Is he going to try and go for a move down the inside of Carlos Sainz into this turn 1? No, in fact, very good driving for Hookster there. He backed off out of that and didn't want to go for a crazy move and maybe lose his front wing as we accelerate forward now to lap 5. Look at this, Carlos Sainz. We are battling like crazy with Carlos, trying to get past him for about the last 2 laps now. But look at this, he doesn't switch back down the inside of Carlos Sainz. Oh, contact. But we managed to get past Carlos Sainz and we're in 16th place now with Giovinazzi and Gasly, both with penalties, 5-second penalties directly in front of us as we accelerate forward out of lap 7. Look at this, Giovinazzi, and we're going to now dive down the inside of him into turn 1. Yes, we do, but it got very wide on the exit. In fact, we've almost ended up in outer space on that exit, and Giovinazzi takes the place back. Bagger. As we accelerate forward out of lap 7. This time we're going to go for Giovinazzi. Look at this, straight down the middle, into the inside, and we get past, and it was a beautiful move, in fact. Up into 15th place. Now we've got Giovinazzi with a penalty, Gasly and Kvyat with 5-second penalties, and we're in 15th place with no penalties at all for Hookster as we accelerate forward at the end of lap 7. Just coming around the corner, you can see cars are now making their pit stops as Hookster goes a little bit squirrely there, but he manages to get past and he's now up into the points once again. Yes, 10th position, and the cars ahead still have got to come in for their stop, of course, because they're still on the soft tyres. Wowzers, as we accelerate forward out of lap 8. Gasly, now the car in here. Oh, look at this though. Look, lots of cars have now come in for their pit stop, which means we're going to come around the final corner. Are we going to sneak a good one here? Are we going to sneak it? I think we are. Yes, we are. We're going to go into 2nd place. Kimi Raikkonen, though, is in the lead of this race. Yes, Kimi's in the lead, but he's still got a pit because he's still on the soft tyre, which means I'm not going to get too excited, but it means that the Hookster could be about to go up into the lead as we accelerate forward out of lap 9. And yes, indeedy, Mr. McGreedy, as we come round the final corner, you can see that Kimi Raikkonen is in the pits and we go up into the lead of this race. So the strategy worked out beautifully there, despite the fact of all that contact at the start, all that chaos and calamity. The Hookster managed to get through, did an early pit stop, and now he's in the lead of this race as we accelerate forward at lap 10. Still in the lead. Verstappen is now the car behind, but he's 5 seconds. Oh, yellow flag. flag. Virtual safety car has been deployed. What's going on then? What's going on? Just look at the mini map. I can't see what. Oh, yes, a car definitely stopped. It looks like a Red Bull. Looks like a Red Bull. Definitely stopped on the circuit. Anyway, still under the virtual safety car conditions at the moment, and the virtual safety car is now ending, so it's time to say go go go. So it's away we go once more, return to racing speed. Just 4 laps left of this Grand Prix, as you can see as we come around this final corner once again. We're now 4.3 seconds ahead of Verstappen as we're about to start lap 11 as we accelerate for lap 12, still in the lead, but the gap's now down to 3.3 seconds for Verstappen, but he's on the harder tyre, so I don't see that he's going to gain much on us. We've got plenty of wear left in these tyres, only 34% at the moment, with just 2 more laps to go, so it was definitely a good strategy to go on to these medium tyres. We accelerate forward to the last lap of the race, and it looks like the Hookster is going to win this race at Cota. I almost forgot the name of the circuit then, but I just remembered it. Yes, at the Circuit of the Americas. Verstappen is almost still a second behind. As you can see in the rearview mirrors, he is catching, so if there's a few more laps left to go, he may have got past us, but as you can see, we're coming around the final corner now. We are going to cross the line and we're going to win the race. Yes! Get in there. Fantastic. That's exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. And there's some letters obscured on the livery of our car there, which almost spells out a rude word. Anyway, there is Zach Brown. There is Zach, and there is Scott for into the barrier. What's he doing? He's doing his part-time job, being a mechanic at McLaren. And there is Hookster. Look at him. Look at him. Looks so sprightly. So sprightly. Only 39 years old and still winning races. In a quarter of a potato. A quarter of a potato. So out onto the podium. There he is. Up onto the top step once again. Max Verstappen in second. As the Hookster's about to hold up the trophy. Come on, Hookster. Yes! Champagne time as well. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Champagne over everyone. Right, let's go to the replay at the start of that race and see exactly what happened, because I don't think it was anything to do with Hookster. So here we go then. This is on board with the Hookster as we climb up the hill into turn 1, and look at Bottas. He just completely cuts the circuit and smashes straight to the side of Sebastian Vettel. That's very, very weird. Look at this. Lulu was also stuck behind us as well, so that's why he had to pit the same time we did. And here is the view now from, I think it's Sebastian Vettel. Yes, it is. And oh, slam bang straight into the side of Sebastian Vettel. Now his suspension has gone. You can see there the wheel is tucked in, so that's why he finished the race. And there's all the panic and calamity behind us. So we're just having a look from one of the Racing Point cars, seeing exactly what's happening. It's absolute chaos behind us. You can see there's cars reversing on the circuit. Lando's reversing, one of the Renaults as well. And it's just absolute pandemonium. It really is pandemonium. And there is Kimi Raikkonen, who actually didn't finish the race. Yes, and you can see he's slowing down and pulling off the circuit there. So that's what that virtual safety car was at the end of the race. It was for Kimi, who did not finish the race. So let's have a look at the points after that then. So Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen didn't finish the race. Lando Norris finished in 10th, our teammate. And the stand is now, Sebastian Vettel is ahead by 2 points only over Lewis Hamilton. We're in 3rd place. Lando Norris is in 5th position. Wow, it's getting very, very close at the top. Very, very close indeed, with just a few more rounds left of this championship season. Wowzers. And we're second in the constructors. So let's move on to the next round of the Grand Prix. It's time for Mexico. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. More resource points for our collection at Mexico. Only 543 this time though. Not good. Not good at all. So here we are for our first run out at Mexico, and you can see that it's very overcast. Looks like it may even rain as we're about to go through the grandstand section, a beautiful section of this circuit. The crowds can definitely see the cars as they go past. I think other circuits should adopt that because that's a really good idea, I think. Anyway, we're about to come out a final call now. What's the time going to be for Duxter? It's going to be second place at the moment, just shy of half a second over. And we're excited forward out a little bit later to qualify. You can see we dropped down to 5th place, but we are half a second up on our deltas, which means we may improve on 5th position, and we do. It's 4th position. 4th position at the moment. As we accelerate forward out to a little bit later to qualify, you can see we dropped down to 9th place, going through the grandstands once again. We are slightly up on the deltas, so we may get up into 8th position. Oh god, no, I don't think we will now. We may get up into 8th place, I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look as we cross the line, and it's 7th position in fact. Well, that was good. 7th place at the moment for Duxter as we accelerate forward now to the end of qualifying. We're still in 8th place, but once again we're almost half a second up on our delta time. Let's have a look and see if we can get into the top 6. Can we as we cross the line? Oh, bloody hell. 2nd position. I wasn't expecting that. Just behind Lulu. Where on earth did that come from? Anyway, that's the end of qualifying. Still in 2nd place. Are we going to stay there or are we going to drop down? Let's have a look. Come on. Stay in 2nd place. Stay in 2nd place. Oh, for fuck's sake. How can you drop from 2nd to 10th? Oh my god. Lewis Hamilton got pole, everyone. Sebastian Vettel in 2nd place. Lando Norris in 8th and 10th for the Hookster.
Here we go then, it's time to race in Mexico City, a place which gave Honda their first ever victory back in 1965. American Richie Ginther won from 3rd on the grid. And what are the Honda-powered cars this year? Well, Red Bull have been going strong here in recent seasons, so can they keep that record going today? At 2,285 metres above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners make up a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit, and you can expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and overtaking too into the hard braking zones of turns 1 and turn 4. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the captain. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Stroll, Max Verstappen and Albon, Norris, Ocon, the captain and Pierre Gasly, Leclerc, Raikkonen, Sergio Perez. They've taken a grid penalty, and Sainz, Bottas, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Nick de Vries. Fiat and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the all-seasons clear motor. We say go, 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 and it's away we go from 9th place. Ocon off to the right-hand side. We've got our own teammate in ahead of us. It's Lando Norris. What's he going to do as he's going to go into turn 1? Let's have a look. He's trying to get past Lando Norris. He's going to sneak down the inside. Does he? Yes, he does. But what about the other cars? What's he going to do there? Oh, God, he's going to go for the lead. He's going to go for the lead. No, Rookster, no. Oh, bloody hell. I shut my eyes. Did he get through? Did he get through? Yes, he has got through. Up into 2nd position. It's another fantastic performance from the guy that never gives up. And he never surrenders. Don't you know? Don't you know? So Sebastian Vettel is currently in the lead of this race. 2nd place for the Hookster. 3rd position for Lewis Hamilton. We have split the 2 Mercedes drivers. Daniel Ricciardo in 4th place and Maxi Boy Verstappen in the Ferrari. Yes, the Ferrari is currently in 5th position. Yes, 5th place. Wowzers. I cannot believe it. That was absolutely superb driving there from Hookster. Well, I didn't see it because my eyes were shut. Oh, warning for a corner cutting. Didn't see it because my eyes were shut, but it must have been a good move because there was no damage to his car and no warnings either, so it must have been great. Anyway, we are still chasing Sebastian Vettel as we now go through the stadium section for the first time. Just look at how beautiful that section is. Look at the crowds. Look, it's just perfect. Absolutely perfect. We need more of these in Formula 1, please, Mr. FIA Director. Solomon's, whatever your name is. I don't know. I remember you were on Dirt 2 though. Yes, the FIA director. He was actually a driver in Dirt 2. Anyway, let's continue now on to lap 3. Lap 3, as you can see, still in second position. Unfortunately, Vettel started to pull away from us. Now 2.3 seconds ahead. Hamilton is sort of just shy of half a second behind us as we accelerate forward now to lap 4, just about to start lap 5, and Vettel is ever pulling away from us. He's now got the gap up to 4 seconds, and Lewis Hamilton, because of course we're now under DRS conditions, is now trying to go for a move. We're sort of drifting off to the right hand side to just sort of see if we can cover off Lulu, but he's trying to sneak down the inside, but I think we're going to have him covered off. Well, this is going to be tight though, very, very tight indeed, but yes, we do manage to do it. And we hold on to this second position. Yes, second place at the moment, Duxter. And we're just looking back at Lewis Hamilton, who is right up our chuff. Right up our chuff. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Vettel's got the gap still at 4 seconds at the moment. Daniel Ricciardo's in 4th place. So we're at lap 9. Lap 9. It's now time for us to box for our pit stop. So we've just informed the crew that's exactly what we are going to do. We're going to pit on this lap. Vettel's still now 8 seconds ahead of us as we now accelerate forward now to the end of lap 9. So in we come for our pit stop, and Hamilton behind us is coming as well. So this is all excitement going on. We've got a racing point in as well. This needs to be a fast stop from the lads. Onto the yellow sidewall tyre. Thank you very much. Yes, yellow. Oh, we're getting held. No, we're getting held. We got held up by the Renault. Oh, we must have lost a good 25 seconds there. A good 25 seconds there on that pit stop. But yes, we definitely got held in the pits for a few seconds, and we're going to rejoin now. Oh god, it's 7th place at the moment. Verstappen, backseat boy Verstappen has bested us. We rejoin the field just ahead of Albon. Yes, Albon in the Red Bull, but we have definitely lost a few positions there, and we are down to 7th place now as we accelerate forward at lap 10. Verstappen's still ahead of us. We're trying to catch him, but it's not proving to be very fruitful. But some more cars have now come in for their one and only stop. Russell's coming as well. So we have made it over to 3rd place, and we've only actually lost 1 position in that pit stop, and we are chasing like crazy on Verstappen because we want our 2nd place back, our deserved 2nd place that we got from the start of this Grand Prix. We want to see if we can steal it back from Maxi Boy. Oh, his contact. Oh, that was something. That was definitely something there from Nuxter. But I think he maybe, is he going to try? Oh, he's not going to try again, is he? He's not going to try again. Come on, Nuxter. No, in fact, he backed off out of that. Very sensible. Didn't want to try again in case he took out some of his front wing. The opportunity to try and get past will present itself a little bit later, hopefully, as we accelerate forward at lap 13. Yellow flags are out on the circuit. We've got yellows. I don't know what's going on. I think the car slowing down. But anyway, Verstappen's in front of us, and we're going to use this opportunity to try and catch up to the back of Verstappen. But we're still holding station. Lewis Hamilton! Lewis Hamilton is out of the Grand Prix, everyone. Lulu has... Oh, what has that done for... Sebastian Vettel's championship chances? Wow, what a roller coaster merry-go-round this is going to be. Yes, Sebastian Vettel crashed out of the last race, and now Lewis Hamilton is out of this one. Because for lap 14, there was Lulu just after the circuit. We've just gone past him now, so Lulu is out, and we are still chasing Verstappen. We're hoping it was a little bit unsighted there, looking at what was going on the circuit, that we're going to use this opportunity to try and see if we can get past him. But can we get past? He's giving it the full beans now. The DRS is open. The ERS is open. We've got no fuel in the car, but he's going to sit. Oh, contact, and Verstappen almost loses it. He does lose it. Wow, look at that. Wow, unbelievable for Nuxter there, and he managed to use that to his advantage, but Max Verstappen's absolutely furious with that move, incandescent with rage, tried to get it back, but it didn't work, and Nuxter has held on to 2nd place. Sebastian Vettel still in the lead, still in fact 8 seconds up the road from us. Wow, what a turnaround for this championship as we accelerate for the last lap of the race. This is the last opportunity for Verstappen to try and get past us. He's trying around the outside, but I think we're going to hang him out to dry. Yes, we do. There's no contact there, but we do manage to hold on to this 2nd position on the last lap of this Grand Prix. So can we do it? Can we do it in 2nd place? We'll have to find out in a moment as we accelerate forward out of the last lap. We're just going through the grandstand section now. You can see all the fireworks from the crowd going off. Look at it, absolutely fantastic. If we could just hold off Verstappen, I think we're going to cross the line in 2nd place. Hopefully, yes we are right now. Well done, Hookster, well done indeed. So 2nd place for us, but more importantly than that, Sebastian Vettel got 1st place. So I'm not quite, and we get driver of the day. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And there is Toto Wolff, the Terminator. Is your name Sarah Connor? No, it's Philippa Forrester. Philippa Forrester. Can't you read? Can't you read? You're only looking at these names in a telephone directory and you can't even read them properly. Stupid Terminator. Stupid Terminator. And there's Sebastian Vettel. There is Sebastian Vettel who won the race. And there is famous F1 YouTuber Alex Gillian. Yes, Alex Gillian in the background. That's him. Famous F1 YouTube. Check him out. He's on Facebook Gaming. I know nobody ever watches Facebook Gaming, but check him out anyway. I'm sure he's brilliant. Never uses a flashback, does Alex Gillian? Never uses a flashback. Anyway, on to the top step. There is Sebastian Vettel. Stop it, Dave. Stop it. He's going to have no more guests left on his Hooked Talks for much longer. No more guests. No one's going to turn up. Anyway, there goes the champagne. There goes the champagne. Once again, well done to everyone. So let's have a look at the replay and see exactly what happened during that race. So this is what happened to Lulu. You can see we're just going down the start and finish, and there's Lulu behind us. Everything looks okay at the moment. Can't see it. Oh, now I can see a problem. Yep, the engine has hand grenaded itself. The Mercedes has let itself go on the fastest part of the circuit down the start and finish line. So there he is. There's poor Lulu. Engine failure for that Mercedes power plant. And it's game over. Game over, but is that the end of the championship as well? Well, we will find out very soon in the next 2 rounds, because that's the last 2 rounds. But at the moment, Lulu is out. So there you go then. In the championship now, Sebastian Vettel's now 28 points ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Disaster, absolute disaster. 3rd place still for us, 5th for Lando Norris in the McLaren, of course. Wowzers. So, it's all getting exciting now. In the Constructors, we're in 2nd place. So there you go then, another exciting instalment of the All Seasons has been completed. Now next week, of course, it is the final of Season 2 of the F1 2020 All Seasons career. So join us for that. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome, as always. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.